When I was making a mortar strike.
Come and see.
Mortar strike, what's that, mate?
What's this? What you doing?
We're coming in we're doing a music project.
Alright, cool.
We're building a documentary with them while we're in, mate.
Was it Claire you spoke to yesterday?
Claire?
On the phone?
Aye.
I was just spoke to you and I put the phone call
Aye,
through. So
that's you right, aye. What's the date today? The 2nd? 2nd, 12. Much appreciated.
How are you, man?
It's good timing.
Thank you, cheers. Alright, Timothy, how you doing? You good? Morning. You alright? Aye, good.
Sitting in the motor.
Alright, mate, how you doing? Good morning, guys. How you doing? You alright?
Yes,
you good?
morning, Joe.
I'll get a wee catch up with you in a wee bit. Aye, she's getting there, aye. She's still a bit under the weather, but aye, otherwise good. Where are we, missus? When you come? I'm alright, how are you?
Alright.
Where are we? It's time of the year and all that. Mate, I knew you were waiting for it.
People get hungry and try to eat it.
She's not in this morning, guys. Jenny's not in this morning. She's not feeling well. She had a very sore throat yesterday.
It doesn't have to be rap. It can be poetry, it can be spoken word, it can even just be telling a story. Do you want to come over and have a look at this before we do anything else? Is it too loud?
How does that work? Do you get to...
Just put...
Touch it?
Go for it. Turn it down a wee touch. What did I do with my water? So that's it, basically just...
High to the left, bass, treble to the left, bass to the right.
Aye. There you go, you've got a wee beat going already, basically. Just by the pads at the bottom, you can keep recording. Goes from your ankle. We'll use this. Just twist it to find sound. Right. To change the sound, take your finger off it and just turn it back on yourself. Yes. Right, watch. Right, so I'll show you, right? Like what other instruments?
Wait, can you twist that?
So let's see. Aye. If you want to turn it on, mate, don't be scared to keep your finger on it. Watch me now. Right, do you want to try and rap and I'll beatbox? What's a song that you can and like?
Did you just cut too high?
Like a rap song that you ken the words to, like an Eminem word or something.
All like in the first paragraph.
That's alright.
Does that see you again the rapping?
So if you try and do it, I'll beatbox over the top of it.
Let's see,
Right.
see you again. No. Bang along once.
You start and then I'll come in and match what you're doing, so I'm doing it to your time instead of you doing it to my time. Right, you get me? So just start. That was amazing, mate. Well done, honestly. Well done. That takes bottle, like that takes a lot of bottle. Sorry, my hand's sweaty with having it hangy, so you'll be dropping it. That's all right. But then you started improvising and just making stuff up as well. That's expression. That's just coming out with what you feel like at that moment in time. So if I can get this working, since she's asked me earlier, I'll do one of my older ones. Mind altered to keep it twisted, counting ways that I get lifted. I'm trapped inside the box, but on the outside looking in. Heavy Sound is a community interest company which provides music and creative arts programmes for young people and other vulnerable groups who are considered hardest to reach. We use music and other creative arts as a tool for engagement. We focus on music production, creative writing, hip hop. We work with innovative technologies, music production, software, hardware. They're working with computers, they're working with digital and electronic media. They're using real physical hardware which will aid them in creating their own music, their own sounds, their own beats. Just through the touch of a button in some cases you can generate sound, and for a lot of the people that we work with, they've never had these opportunities before. So throughout the project, the groups that we work with are actually learning new technical skills, working at a kind of base level where they learn in the process about making music, expression, but included in these programmes, while we're working with music or learning about music production or writing, there's also opportunities for personal development. We can provide opportunities in learning more about music and other creative arts, but also as a tool for people to learn more about themselves and provide them with life skills that aid their personal development. But what we can do with these is you can decorate them any way that you want. You can write on them, you can colour them or that, but I'll show you what I done with mine the other day with another group I was working with, right? So it says labelled across the forehead, right? So thinking back to, obviously when we spoke, I've told you a wee bit about my past. Through homelessness and other issues, I started to develop other problems in that. So some of what I would have been labelled at that point in my life, whether it was in school, in the community, whatever, I've put on this mask. So on the outside, I felt people would have seen me as thick, bad, angry, doesn't care, homeless, alcoholic. That's how I feel people probably would have seen me in the sort of things I was labelled as. But on the underside, so what's underneath, what's on the inside? I've put different things. So at that time, while all this was on the outside, underneath I was scared. I was unhappy. I was unseen. If you want to tell a story, if there's anything you want to say, and it can be about anything you want. I'm not putting any, oh, you have to write about this, but what would be quite a good idea, I thought, is if we can build in some of your coursework. So if we could build in stuff English and that, any topics that you're working with, I'll do it in a wee second. Building all this in for the start, this is just other ways of expressing yourself, and it starts to prepare you if you're dealing with all these sort of things that are, for all of us, that's why I started doing it, for things that are troubling you, and that, being creative and making things as a really therapeutic way to express it in. Somewhere to... Aye. Just about every single bit of it.
What? So if you said, have you got an Apple ID, you can put that in? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want me to delete all these ones off it so you can make your own? So erase loop, 1, 2. After we've got this or this out the way. Aye. Has this wee session and I got you feeling a wee bit relaxed in that as well? Has doing these wee activities just feel a bit relaxed in that as well? Eh? See, I feel this is another reason why I like creating stuff in that, because it helps me to feel relaxed. Right, wait till we get to the hall, because they'll probably pop on the way. Have you? Aye. It just starts to tickle and get annoying. At the same time, we're got to try not be too rough. I'm decent at keeping the ball away from people, but that's about it. Right, take your hang.
The type of kids we have here at Edinburgh Secure Service, the kids are referred by the Children's Hearing System, and the criteria to be put into a secure unit is an immediate risk to yourself or others. So we get a mixture of kids in that. We get kids that are at immediate risk from the situation they're in. It might be a chaotic family life, it might be people involved in crime around them, or it might be that they're putting themselves at risk by being involved in crime, by doing things they shouldn't do for their age. But it's that risk to others and themselves, so it's a big mixture of kids we get in here. And that impacts on the type of stuff we do in class with them. The school day is different, it's structured different from a mainstream school. We try to be a bit more flexible in the opportunities we give kids, but it's challenging because we're in a secure environment, so the young people here can't leave the building. A lot of them are stuck in the building 24/7. Every child we have here had some sort of trauma in their life. These traumatic experiences change the kids, they change who they would have grown up to be. So our job is to support them to overcome the trauma and move back on with their lives. Since Jordan came in for the project, he's first started with building the relationships with the kids. Had a bunch of icebreaker activities with the group to get to know the group and to let the group get to know Jordan and open up a bit with them. The bit that I think's been most successful though is the writing with the kids. The kids have opened up with Jordan and it's helped them speak about traumatic incidents in their past and to overcome them. And it's really married well with the work we do here to help kids move on beyond their trauma. When you revisit past trauma, it can bring up the emotions that have happened in the past. And that's happened to some of our kids when they've been writing songs that's brought up trauma and it's caused them to revisit those emotions, which has caused outbursts. I think that's a positive thing because it's like I said, our job is to move these kids beyond the trauma, and the only way to do that is to address it. And we can't do that if we're not going to accept these behaviours. So yeah, there has been a change in behaviours. Yeah, it's been at times negative in its manifestation, but it's positive in the long run because the kids are addressing their issues, the traumatic incidents in their past, and they're moving forwards. One young person has definitely stopped self-harming since the project started. Pretty much straight after the writing stage of the project, she wrote a lot of music in a small space of time, and it coincided with when she stopped self-harming. The experiences that young people have had through the project, whether it's recording music, working with graphic designers, or learning to express themselves through the writing, those experiences are invaluable for our kids. It's opened up possible career opportunities for the kids, things that they never thought were accessible and they just didn't know about. I don't think our kids knew what graphic designers did before the project started. So even just seeing that, or seeing someone videoing and the processes that are involved in recording something to make a documentary, those experiences are vital, and it's things that the sort of kids we work with a lot of the time don't get to see. So the project has opened up doors for our kids and it has given them opportunities they wouldn't otherwise have.
If you're wondering what I'm singing, it's seeing as Leonard Cohen's just died today, the song's been stuck in my head. It's Suzanne. Suzanne takes you down. I can't remember the rest of all the words. Right.
DJ, come back on here, play this shit intro.
How you doing, pal?
I'm having a shot at this again, man. Feel it.
You got to keep touching it this time, man. Try to set it up.
Nah.
So let's start off, we'll make a bass line, right? How do I remove in my game? Bugger. Aye, watch now. See if you hit this, right? Turn it that way.
There we go. That one.
Never mind trouble, don't get in my way. Marvin Gaye on the jukebox, what can I say? Folk that's the worst, put coffins in a hospital, a shooter on a team, make a scene. The spot streets always act up when you act too tough.
Well, what's been going on? We've been kicking off at stuff.
Nah, just because my last week and that, everybody kept saying, oh, you have to do this over charms, and I was getting on my nerves, so I just got angry and I did loads of things in my mind.
How have you found switching on?
Right, so I wanted to go it, but obviously I can't because I get the point missing, so I didn't go it. Just knowing that my door's open and the front door's open, I can go it, but it's hard just to get my head off it.
I know, mate, but just maybe take that time and just settling in and adjusting, mate. Like I'm saying, go back to doing this, write stuff down, write how you're feeling, and that's a did you?
I did last night.
Oh, nice one, mate. So that's a perfect situation for doing stuff like that because, mate, I can't imagine how hard that would be, especially after being locked up for so long as well.
Mate, Mum probably something so like I'm used to just having locked doors behind me. So
Well done, mate. Just try and keep it together.
again. Skip forward about a year.
I already made a song up about my pal who died, but me and Jordan fixed it and made it a lot better. It felt good to know that I could make something like that, and it sounded quite minted. Like at the start, I just thought like I was a bam and that, and I'd done my mask, but at the end I think I'm a different person, and it's helped me a lot. The mask is now like things like confident, smart, funny, a good friend, and like it's changed because like this has made me think, oh, maybe I am all that, because I've been trying hard and that. Plus a lot of things have been going good in my life, so it's alright. I learned a lot I learned a lot of new rappers and that. Plus, like learning how to be more confident in front of people. A couple of things on the guitar, I can play a couple of tunes now. And they showed me how to make my wee beat and that. It was fun, and how to follow with the bars and how to fit it all in and that. I think the biggest challenge was opening myself up and saying what I am and that, because obviously you didn't know me and I could have just been like, I'm this and that, but I was honest about it, and it was quite hard to say I'm a criminal and that, but now it's I feel different and it feels better. This project has made me want to keep making my own songs up, and maybe in time I might be a wee rapper. Peace.
I did everything that I wanted to do. See, when I met Jordan, months and months and months ago, everything I said to him then was what I've done and I've achieved. I've achieved everything I wanted to. I ken a lot more about music now than I ever thought I ever would have. I even ken how to hold a mic properly and that now. Even the wee things I've learnt. So I've learnt about myself that I've got a lot more potential than I thought I did. A lot more, I don't know, confidence. That confidence is my key word of this whole project. I've never ever had the chance to even see the cameras and that, and your pure pads and that you bring in. I've never seen them before in my life. I couldn't even tell you what they're called and that. And it's made me feel like there's a whole different side. Because I thought what, you had to go on Britain's Got Talent or something to become to even record stuff in that. I didn't ken about all of this stuff. So it's been actually amazing to realise what possibilities is there. They are there for you. I do want to continue doing music and writing my stuff and that and recording my stuff. So I've just got a big opportunity, a very big opportunity that I'm going to keep, and I'm going to take home with both hands, because it's been amazing, honestly amazing. And I'm just glad that I finally got to do this at this age, because I could go on and for the foreseeable future and that this is what I could be, and this is where I've wanted to be for years, you know what I mean? I have wanted to be in the music industry. Doesn't matter what, staying songwriting, singing, rapping, anything, making music, that's what my dream has been since I've been a wee bairn, I'm not gonna lie. When Jordan and Gav and Andy first came in and that, I was wow, this is weird and that. But then see when I was doing 101s and that, I was just speaking to them and got to know Jordan and started to speak to Jordan, and I felt he was a big help for me, so I felt comfortable with him being there. Because me and him kind of grew up in the same place, and we've experienced some of the same things in that, so I felt a kind of comfort zone in that. I did have somebody to speak to and somebody to work with, and whenever I was well, I'm quite an angry person, so whenever I'm gone rad or something, Jordan would take me in and just be here, you can start rapping your rap and that, just to take my mind off things and that, and I think that's why I've engaged with it so well, because it's helped me personally a lot.
Feel pissed right now, never been as pissed as I am right now, since the last time I was down, and I don't know why, I got the feeling staff been getting on at me. Maybe it's guilt, maybe it's sorrow, clouding up inside the blood flows through me, break. People I betrayed had trust in me, but I blew it, now they do not trust in me, so I never run away. Bugger, I blew it there. People I betrayed had trust in me, but I blew it. Now they do not trust in me. Said I'd never run away, but I blew it. I'm a runaway from home, messed up.
Said I never away from home, but I messed up.
Right. As pissed as I am right now, since the last time I was down, and I don't know why, I got the feeling staff and getting on at me. Maybe it's guilt, maybe it's sorrow, clouding up inside like the blood flows through me. Don't know why I got the feeling that staff and getting on at me. Maybe it's guilt, maybe it's sorrow, clouding up inside like the blood flows through me, People I betrayed had trust in me, but I blew it. Now they do not trust in me. Said I'd never run away, but I blew it. We've managed to find what you got to put in there.
I don't know. Help me.
Help you? Yeah. Mate, you've wrote the whole thing. Now you're asking me to help you. So just tell me what you're doing.
No. I don't know.
How have you been managing your feelings?
Just telling staff when I feel down. There you go.
Now I'm
telling staff when I feel down. Now I am telling staff when I feel down.
What are they doing when you tell them that you're feeling down and that?
Helping.
How do they help you?
They would help me through it.
Now I tell staff when I feel down.
I did think I'd be able to do it eventually, but I never thought I'd be able to do it as progressively and as quickly as I managed to do it. I thought it would take quite a long time for me to actually get into the gist of it and be able to do it, but in just, to be honest, a few weeks I've been able to make a sort of full-sized rap, so I'm happy and proud of myself. I've learned about how to sort of coordinate the words so it sounds more in sync, instead of just having them not really work at all. They've actually, with Jordan's been able to help me actually focus the words so they make sense. I've never had the experience of using a microphone, audio, computerized audio, cameras, nothing like that before. No, I think it's been more it makes you feel like you're actually making, doing a live thing, because you got the cameras, the mic and everything, so it makes you feel like it's actually been live recorded, so it's been good. Okay, so probably my favorite part would be actually getting to do the rap and sort of expose how I've been feeling after running away, and as it says on the rap, now I'm actually able to talk to people if I'm feeling stressed out. To be honest, from the short time we've been doing, I've been doing the project, I've actually learned, I feel like I've actually got to know myself a bit better, and being able to have more courage to open up to people and help, to tell them how I'm feeling, if I'm stressed out and need to run away or something, if I'm feeling like I'm getting angry, if I'm gonna kick off or something, I can actually tell someone, and then they can get different strategies to help me relax and overcome the stress. Before I didn't really engage in anything, but now this is actually, this project sort of given me the idea that since I wasn't actually interested in this sort of thing, doing it, I've actually opened up to interest in it. If I don't engage in things, I'm not going to be able to know if I like them or not.
I feel like I'm in the police station, pure. At the start of the project, I didn't really want to do it. I was feeling self-conscious about my singing and how I was going to be on the camera and stuff, and now I'm completely different and I've changed quite a bit. I've actually built all my self-esteem. It's taught me how to express myself through writing, and now I'm happier and actually sing in front of everybody and dance about and basically be myself. I find it really hard to engage with my classes in school, and in Jordan's class I've actually engaged in the work, and I would say it's changed my situation, because I'm writing more, and before I wouldn't be able to express my feelings in a class. Well, now I'm worked with Jordan, Gav and Andy, I'm actually able to express myself to people. Oh, I'm getting behind this mask, by the way.
Because people have still got quite a lot of stuff. I've structured his. So I want to bring Gav back in when it's going to actually when we can record it, because I was just saying I've been in touch with Creative Scotland, and what they've told me is it wasn't an interim payment they're meant to be giving me. It was when the project finishes, and I've said to them I can't have that because I've invested into it. I've now basically got nothing left, so I need it, and they've not got back to me yet because. I'm planning to come in as many times as it takes for me to come in to get it done. Be quick then.
The main barriers for me affecting young people here is self-belief. It's not realising that they have a future and that they're worthy of anything, of an education, of their lives, of a future. The project that Jordan's been doing for the last 16 weeks has involved a mass of learning experiences, from working with each other, working with people they've never met before, being able to engage in writing where maybe in the past they wouldn't have, and to engage in actually writing a song, something that's put to music so it fits with music, being involved in making music, presenting their ideas, having opinions, being able to stand up and speak in front of people, being able to, I mean, it goes on and on, the amount of experiences and skills that they have learned, the life experience from this project in the last 16 weeks is unbelievable. All the young people have developed a confidence that they did not have at the start. They talk about the project all the time. They talk about Jordan all the time. They talk about it all the time because they enjoy it and they look forward to it, and they're thinking about it. It's in their heads. What can they do next? How can they improve? And they want to take part in it, like badly, like they so badly want to take part in it, and they want to express themselves and they want to develop their confidence. And you can see that going from kids who want to speak out in class or speak to a new person who will stand up and record their own song that's going to be played to everybody. I mean, you know, words fail me. Like, it's amazing. We had one young person who wouldn't be in the room when a guitar was played to suddenly he's picking up a guitar and playing a guitar and asking about lessons. And I'm sure the young people will tell you themselves in their own words what it's done to change their lives. Certain individuals I see as being a lot happier and a lot more confident, and not just in terms of their relationship with music, but their relationship with people. They've learned social skills and they've communicated, and from that they've had raised self-esteem, raised confidence, and then seeing the results that they've had from their music has added to that. And so now you've got happy, more positive young people who are more interested in different experiences. In terms of developing the young workforce, you've now got young people who are interested in music technology, film technology, picking up video cameras, asking to make films, to take photographs. I mean, it's unending. Like, people are asking about college courses, talking about future careers in singing, future careers in the music industry, looking at graphic designers and thinking, can we get a work experience placement here? It's opened up a whole load of new pathways to better the young people's future. I think the thing that makes it different is the fact that the young people can express themselves and they can look as deeply as they want to into themselves, but be able to express it in a creative way and in a supported and safe way with people who listen and who are able to guide them appropriately to get the best out of all the music opportunities that best suit the form of expression that they have. The full results of the project we will not get for a few years because it's going to continue in their heads forever. It carries on, it just carries on out with that time frame that they're in there on that project. It just carries on into their lives. Like, it's lit something in them.
I don't think I could stop being the one who delivers these sessions, because like I reach them, it works. My plan has been to kind of withdraw into a background role, pushing Heavy Sound forward, making new things happen, and kind of bringing other people in to do this work and that, but not to sound up my own arse, but it is a little bit me. You can, I suppose what I'm saying is, like, I don't know if anybody else could, I don't know if I could trust that anybody else would go on and build these relationships or make these connections and get out what they're getting out, get out what the young people are putting out there, and it's partly because, like, I entirely put myself into it. I'm not just there to run a project, I'm not just there to make money through doing it or realise the things that where I've wanted my life to go, and that I go in there and I reach them. You know what I mean? And I didn't think I could stop doing it. I didn't think anybody could take my place. I mean, there's people out there that, I'm not saying I'm the best at what I do or anything like that, but I didn't think I could stop doing it. I don't know if anybody would work in for me. I don't know if I'd have to make sure I could bring in people that have got the same abilities, can reach them in the same way, maybe get the same things out of them, or to a greater or maybe slightly lesser extent. But I think on the front line of things and going in there and actually working with these young people, I think it has to be me. I think I have to be there.
Believe in yourself today, and tomorrow the pain will go away. She wants to end it all. The voice in my head says